Cheers, everybody. Time for a new chess study. White is on the move, and the objective is, of course, to win this game, which we can do if we really combine our pieces in the right way. If you recognize this a little bit, it can be because I had a similar puzzle a few weeks ago on my channel, but not exactly the same. So I think it's worth doing again. All right, so post a video now, see if you can find out how white is winning this, and I will show you the solution afterwards. Okay, here we go. So we are not going to give a check with this bishop here. It's just easy for black to go towards this pawn. We have to push it. Black can give a check here, just to move the king away a little bit, and then play rook d8. Then he can go here and take it if he's threatened by the king. The pawn will lose, will fall. So it's not like that. And this check is not good either. Black can play king a5, opening up the b file for the rook, and this pawn will fall. Or at least black will be able to sacrifice the rook for the pawn and get a draw. Okay, so you note also that white's bishop is threatened by the rook, but it doesn't matter. Of course, we play b7. If he takes here, it's not only queen versus rook, actually promote with a check, and we take the rook, so it's very easy win for white. So black to move here after b7. Well, he cannot go to the 8th rank because of the check with the fork. And also move back here. The check on f5 with the idea of then placing the rook on b5 to be able to sacrifice on the pawn. Well, it looks good, but it's not enough either, because white can just put his bishop in between, and well, then black is forced to go to f8 to try to stop it, and the fork will come anyway. So not good enough. All right, so black's only move is to give a check on d3. So how does white continue from here in order to win? Well, we play king e6. There's no point in going to e4, try to put pressure on this rook, because it has to move anyway. So it's better to go up, and it's also not good to go towards our pawn. It might look like that, but this will be a draw after rook d8. If we place the king c7 or something, we will just move away the rook, maybe here, and white cannot really get this promoted. You can try this to get it here, but not there, to get it there, but we can give a check and then sacrifice on the pawn, and it's a draw. So we have another plan, and that is king e6, and now after rook d8, we are now playing bishop c7, threatening the rook. Note that all these 4 squares are now covered by the pawn and the bishop, and also this square, because if black goes here, well, it's the fork we talked about. So it's actually only 3 squares for black to choose from. So let's look at all of them, shall we? All of them really moves into the same variation. Check, king f7, and now it's only a rook h8, which will be the same if we place, no, there, king f7 and rook h8. or if he moves to h8 right away. We will anyway, after rook h8, play bishop e5. So probably best for black to move here first, so we don't have our king on f7. Now, let's say he gives a check here. What are we doing? We play king f7. Still, he cannot take here. We will promote, get a queen, and also take the rook, so it's easy win. And why don't we play king d7? Well, because it can't be touched on g8, and if the bishop moves somewhere away from this diagonal, we can give a check and sacrifice. So white king has to go to f7 to cover these three. These are covered by the pawn, and now this and this with the bishop, meaning black's only move is rook d8. And this will also transform if we place rook d8 right away. We will play king e7, rook g8, king f7, and rook d8. So it will be this position in any way. And now, how do we play here? Again, bishop c7. And now we have the king here, so it's a difference from before. Rook is forced to h8. And now, how does white win this? Well, now it's pretty easy actually. Bishop d6, check. King has to move. Let's go towards the pawn. And now we block the rook out with bishop f8. We will promote here. A check on h7 doesn't help because of bishop g7. And it will be a queen, and it will win. I think I covered most of it, but I forgot one move here. What if black just gives a check on d7 instead of going to h8? Well, easy win for white also. We just move with our king, threaten the rook. He cannot take the bishop. Same again, we promote with a fork and take the rook back, and he cannot go here. So it's a win straight out. All right, that was this great puzzle. Hope you liked it. Make a comment and press like and share it with your friends and everything. And of course, if you don't already, please become a subscriber to my channel. See you later, everybody. Bye bye.